Here's an example of how this could work. So maybe you got a young guy, kind of college age, comes to Shoreline, never given. But he says, I'm excited, I want to be part of this. So he's going to fill out his card. So here's how he does it. He says, first of all, what I normally give to Shoreline per year. So he writes down to his card. 0. That's what I give. Okay? But I'm going to expand my generosity. I'm going to start giving something. I'm going to figure out the next year I can give so much per week or per month. And so I'm going to give $750. That's going to be my commitment for the next year. So he tallies those two up. Okay, what's 0 plus 750? 750. So he says, okay, now it's a 2-year commitment. So I'm going to give over the 2 years, I'm going to give $1,500. Then he says, okay, now, but I want to give something as we kick off. 2 weeks from now, we're going to do a collection called just a big give Sunday. We're going to ask everyone to kind of pray about what they want to give to launch this thing. We're praying we have the best giving Sunday in the history of Shoreline, our 21-year history, 2 weeks from now. So this young guy says, okay, I don't have any cash right now, but I want to give something. What do I have? So I got a great baseball card collection. So I'm going to go online. I'm going to sell cards until I make $300. That might be 1 card, might be 10 cards, and I'm going to put $300 in from just stored, something I have saved up, something I could just liquidate right now. I'm going to give that. So my total over the next 2 years for this guy is $1,800. Now, if you do that sort of thing, don't put the baseball cards in the offering plate. Okay, go online, sell them. Don't put it. If you want to donate a car, don't put car keys in the offering plate. Go sell it. That kind of thing. Okay, so that's one scenario. Now, some of you go, well, that's not me. I'm not a single young guy. Okay, so here's another scenario. It's a couple. 1 or 2 incomes. They're living generously. So they say, okay, we're giving $4,800. They just look back over the last couple of years. That's what we normally give. We're going to keep giving that, but we're going to also increase our generosity by $2,400. We're going to increase by 50%. So over that combined is $7,200. That over 2 years is $14,400. And then they say, what do we have that we can give right now? For Sherry and I, we thought about this, and we actually have some cash. We were actually saving for something we thought we were going to do, and we decided not to do it. So we committed part of that to 2 weeks from now, and that towards the kickoff of this whole thing. And so this couple says, okay, we've got a couple $1,000s that we can kick in right away, and our total over the 2-year commitment is, and that helps our leadership team plan for the future, know where we're going. And then put one more example. Somebody who's they're in a place where somebody says, well, I give $1,000 a month. I've got a lot of resources. I'm going to give 15,000 more. I tally it up times 2 years. I'm going to give some stocks. Every year, there's people at the end of the year that give stocks to Shoreline. And what we do when we have an account for this. What we do when we get those stocks is we cash them in immediately. We don't hold on to them and watch the market and we just go, okay, when it comes in, we cash it. And it goes right into the offering. And so they say, well, we're going to give some stored assets. We got some stocks. They go, okay, that's what we're going to give. Now, can I tell you those 3 scenarios? We already have people who have made commitments. Those aren't anybody's real numbers. That's just a general idea so you can see the process. But we've had people